Hello and welcome to SB's Academy. In this content, we shall briefly cover a very important topic of business English and communication through audio texts to facilitate a quick revision of the key points mainly for examination. We will find out how feedback contributes to effective communication through an overview in this video. If you like this video, an enlarged content on feedback skills shall be covered sometime later. Stay tuned and watch the video till the end. Effective feedback skills should be developed to complete the cycle of communication between the sender and the receiver. Will you appreciate it if a teacher gives you lesser marks just because they are opinionated about your not so gentle behavior in the class, ignoring your good performance in the written exam? Similarly, try not to color the feedback with your bias. Even if you don't like the communicator based on his looks, creed, or color, your feedback should strictly be based on the merit of the message they convey. Goal-oriented feedback means constructive criticism which contributes to the attainment of a project's objectives. For example, you ought to consider a gym trainer, a doctor, or a dietitian's feedback on your weight loss positively. Even if they rebuke you mildly for not attaining the desired level of fitness due to occasional cheat meals or irregularities in meal intake, their comments focus on the goal of your fitness for which you sought consultation from them. But you can never consider a similar comment or a piece of unsolicited advice from a random person or a stranger because there is nothing constructive about it and it is just a piece of gossip that has no basis in communication. Now, what is meant by making feedback well-timed? Take for example, if your teacher tells you that you need to work hard on mathematics and science after the term and examination of class 10, when you have already decided to pursue humanities, will the feedback be of any use? It is past the time and the feedback could have mattered had the teacher informed you about it, say in class 8 or 9. Timely feedback helps to resolve certain issues at the earliest. Thus, communication fails when the feedback is ill-timed. Always try to direct the feedback towards those factors which could be controlled by the recipient. Like if you direct the feedback at a factor or factors which are beyond the control of the sender, it is of no use in communication. You cannot give negative feedback for the failure of communication on the sender if the speaker system or the microphone or the software or the laptop malfunctions during a presentation, because these are aspects of external environment which are beyond the control of the sender. Does it feel nice when you notice the blue tick against the WhatsApp text you had sent 2 days back to your best friend is yet to get a response? Doesn't it irk you that your best friend is ignoring your messages? Do you have a hunch that a big fight could happen because of this? This is what exactly feedback is all about. That is, ensuring understanding. It completes the cycle of communication, helps to get misunderstandings resolved in due time, fixes up what is on the priority list. The focus on specific behavior implies that we should concentrate on actions rather than qualities of the sender or receiver while giving feedback. Thus, we might say a person talked considerably in the meeting rather than saying that this person is a loudmouth. When we talk in terms of personality traits, it is implied that inherent qualities are difficult if not impossible to change. Focusing on behavior implies that this is something related to a specific situation that might be changed. It is definitely less threatening to the person who's communicating to hear comments about behavior than about traits. This lesson explores an examination-driven approach to an overview of feedback for effective communication in business through audio texts. The crisp notes, lucid explanation, along with authentic and relatable examples will make the topic easy for a learner's comprehension, especially during a quick revision of key points before the examination. If you are a candidate pursuing courses like BBA, BCA, MBA, MCA, or BTech, you may find this content useful and relevant. Some commonly asked questions at examination, meant for self-study and checking for a better concept for the lesson or how much you have progressed in the lesson, are provided along with answering guidelines in the digital notes for your reference. To conclude, feedback is an essential element of communication that was added much later to make it effective. Feedback helps the sender to understand the recipient's behavior and loopholes in the communication process. It gives them a scope to improve the quality of message and correct specific inconsistencies in behavior. Effective feedback skills should be developed to complete the cycle of communication between the sender and receiver. Timely and relevant interaction must take place for a smooth flow of communication in corporate context. Thank you for watching the video. Subscribe to SB's Academy channel on YouTube for more such content. Follow SB's Academy's page on Facebook for SB's tips on grammar, vocabulary, and communication skills in English. Don't forget to like and share the content. Leave your views in the comments and let us know what else would you like us to cover here. Happy learning.